guys, so I was just gonna quickly tell you a few updates in our life, things that are going on. So for starters, Christina had her birthday. She is 3 now, and is completely potty trained now. So she potty trained in like less than a week. It's probably more like, I think it was more like about 2 or 3 days and she was done. But I'll say a week, so that people will actually believe me, because, you know, even my own family are like surprised that she just potty trained like a dream. She really did. She was a bit late to start, but I'm all for waiting for the child to be ready instead of like pushing it to happen when you want it to happen. Like, I'm prepared to wait a little bit longer. I don't mind changing nappies just for a little bit longer. So, yeah, so she's completely potty trained, and like maybe once a month she'll have a random accident, but that's normally because we're out and about in town and she's just so desperate, and like we race to get to the bathroom in time and she tries her hardest, and sometimes there's an accident, you know, and that's fine. Like I said, it's very, very infrequently, and she's completely dry during the night as well. I can't remember the last time she had an accident at night, but you know, if she did have an accident, then it wouldn't really bother me, like, because you know, these things happen. Just move on. So yeah, so she's completely potty trained. She has also basically completely given up nursing now. She's self-weaned herself. It happened so gradually that I can't even like say when it happened, because like now, like occasionally she'll still, like if she's poorly or really upset, or say she had a nightmare or something in the night, or I don't know, like if something happened where she was really distressed, she would ask for bitty, and like, you know, I may or may not give in to her, just mainly like at bedtime, and you know, I mean, it's not very often, like maybe once a week, I don't know, very infrequently. So I really class that as she doesn't really breastfeed anymore. And like I said, it happened so gradually because she'd cut down nursing to just bedtime anyway. And I think I'll do a separate video on the potty training and just show how we did it and how easy it was, and tips and ideas to help you guys out. And yeah, so I will probably also do a video on how she self-weaned and how that went, and just how natural it. Yeah, I could have pushed it for her to quit breastfeeding sooner, but like, it just didn't bother me. Like, I thought I'm just going to go with my natural instinct here, and I know that it's not going to be an issue. I know it's not a problem. I don't mind doing it. I know that she is really secure baby. She's really independent. You know, it's not like it's something that's becoming an issue where she won't leave it. You know, it was not like a dummy where you can't get rid of the baby sucking on it. You know, it wasn't like that. So I just went with my gut instinct and let her do it herself. And I'm glad I did, because, you know, it happened so gradually. So I think I'll do a video on that, because I think that could be really helpful to mums, because I even started thinking, because, you know, it was unknown territory. I didn't know what was happening. Like, I didn't know, like, everyone says children self-wean, but like, I was thinking, you know, what if they're wrong? What if my baby doesn't? What if she will become really, you know, obsessed with it and won't let it go, you know? But it just wasn't like that, and I'm sure that every child is different, and I'm sure there are cases out there where children just, you know, won't stop breastfeeding. But I think that would be really, really uncommon. I think that would be the minority of situations. So yeah, I'll do a video on that. So yeah, she's fully potty trained. She is she's self-weaned. She has had her 3rd birthday, so she's now 3 years old, and she is just so independent, and I mean like so independent. Like, she has to do everything herself. Like, I'm not allowed to do anything for her. Like, she wants to dress herself, she wants to feed herself, she wants to wipe her own bottom, she wants to brush her own teeth, wash her own hands, You know, the only thing I'm allowed to do is cook her meals, and like even then, like she is so vocal about how she wants things, and you know, she's just very, very, very independent, knows her own mind. You know, she's not spoilt with it or, you know, rude with it, but she just is very independent, and she's so, it's not so much that she refuses to let me do it as much as it is, she just is so happy when she can do it herself. I mean, she's just so excited. Like if I give her, you know, her bowl and say, you mix it, you blow it, you know, she's so proud of herself that she's doing it herself. So, you know, it's not because I can't do stuff for her, although to be honest, now that she does do it for herself, she really doesn't want me to get involved. So it is easier just to let her, you know, do it herself. She is such an amazing vocabulary. She speaks far beyond her years. Her sentence structure, she's always been very forward, very intelligent girl. She's always been able to express what she wants. I mean, she was quite late starting to talk. She didn't talk a whole lot, but then when she did, it was just as if she'd been talking forever. She just hadn't actually been vocalising it. She'd just been holding it all in. So yes, she just is so expressive. She's so funny. She just cracks me up. I mean, she's 3 years old, but the way she says things is just so funny. And, you know, occasionally she'll come out with things where she's, like, cheeky or rude, and, like, she doesn't realise that she's being cheeky or rude. So I have to explain to her how she's being cheeky or rude. Example, the other day I was getting her dressed, and, you know, she was being obnoxious, so I had to discipline her, and I reprimanded her and said, no, you don't speak to mummy like that, you don't treat people that way. So I was reprimanding her, and she just turned around and said to me, I'm not listening to this anymore, mummy. I'm not hearing you anymore. I'm going. I have my own house. I have my own car, my own family, my own real baby, and I do it myself. And she was just, that's how she felt. She was going to have her own house, her own car, her own baby, you know, so she could do things her way. And that is just typical. I mean, I was cracked up. I was obviously not to her face. I couldn't show that I found it funny. I had to, like, you know, pretend to be very, like, oh, how dare you speak to me that way. But deep down, I was like, absolutely, I walked out the room just so I could just crack up so much. I was just laughing so much. It was so funny because, you know, she honestly didn't realise she was being rude to me by saying that. Well, she did know she was being rude, but, like, I don't think she realised how rude that was, saying that to me. But it was so funny. And obviously I spoke to her about it, but, like, that is just typical of her. Her ability to communicate is just amazing. Like, at the moment, she's, like, really interested in describing to me how her toilet habits are. She likes to tell me when she's been, and she likes to describe things to me vividly, and she's using a lot of adjectives, so huge, massive, large, you know, big, you know, she's just using all of these, you know, words to describe things to me. So I'm like, nice, you know. She is so funny. She's so funny. She's quite bossy to her older brother and sister. Like, you know, she doesn't want them doing things for her or helping her. She thinks that she's the same age. She wants to be treated like she's the same age. So, yeah, I think I might have my hands full a little bit with her, but she's just gorgeous. I mean, she says to me all the time, Mummy, I love you so much, Mummy. I just love you so, so much. Big, 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 big bit. Like this. And she's so cute. She always says, no, thank you, Mummy. And yes, please. You know, she uses her manners beautifully. She's so kind and caring and helpful with Danny. Like, she just loves to help him, and, you know, she's very good with him, because he's at the age now where he's, like, pushing her over and, like, hitting her and stuff. And again, not so much in being naughty, but like playfully. And she is very good with him. She's not hitting him back. She's not pushing him. She's being like, no, Danny, you know, like that. So she's very patient, and she's showing, you know, a lot of great developmental interaction between her and him. You know, it's just lovely to see. So yes, but she is starting to be wanting to go to school, so I think I'm going to start her with the nursery. I've wanted to do that for a while, but I think now she's just desperate for it. So I'm going to start her off with that. She really wants to be a big girl. She walks around with her baby doll. She changes its nappy. She tells me to be quiet. Shh, Mummy, my baby's sleeping. You know, she changes nappy. She feeds it. I mean, she sits on the sofa and down comes her top, and baby goes in, and she's given it bitty, and she feeds her baby like frequently round the clock, so she knows when her baby's due for a feed. And then she lies the baby down, changes her clothes, puts her to bed, and you hear her talking to her baby the whole time. And the funniest thing was, she has this like camera, and she started doing vlogs. So she'll be like, so Gina and Jordan are in the kitchen, and I'm here because I'm not hungry, and my mummy's there, and my daddy's there, and Danny, he's so funny, like this, and she's describing things to her phone, and she's showing it round like this. So she's obviously like copies. She sees me making vlogs, and she wants to make vlogs too, and I just think it's friggin' adorable. I really do. She wants to be a girl. She wants to be a little girl. She dresses herself. She chooses her own clothes, and it's always really girly, pretty outfits. She wants to walk around in her high heels with her handbag, her pretend keys, her pretend purse, her pretend money, her pretend phone, her baby doll in her buggy. I mean, her latest thing now is we go shopping, and I have my shopping cart, and she has her buggy with her baby in it, pushing her baby doll around, getting in the way of everybody we walk past. And it's so funny. And now that I've let her do that, she screams blue murder if she can't bring her baby with us. Like, you can't leave my baby. My baby be crying, Mummy. And I have to explain to her, it's okay, baby will be sleeping whilst we're gone. No, I take my baby. I take my baby then. So she leaves the buggy behind and has to take the baby with her. So the baby comes with us everywhere, every day. I'll try and record some footage of that for you guys so you can see that I'm not lying. Yeah, so I'll try and record her, like, breastfeeding her baby as well, because it's just so cute. Like, you know, you see most kids, they feed their baby with a bottle, but obviously because she's seen her mummy coming, you know, I'm very much a breastfeeding, you know, activist, if you like, you know, because I'm such a pro-breastfeeding person, like, that's all she's ever known. She's never known giving a baby a bottle, so she doesn't do it, so people will have to accept it when they see a little girl trying to breastfeed her baby doll. And obviously, as long as she's not exposing herself or anything like that, then there's nothing wrong with it. You know, people will learn to see it and accept it. And, you know, see, that's just as normal as a little girl giving her baby doll a bottle. So, I don't know what else to say about her. She's just a dreamboat. She really is. She is willful. She has got a temper, but, you know, we rein that in. And, she is bossy, but I think that's just down to the fact that she's so intelligent and so capable that it frustrates her when people, you know, aren't doing things as she would do it, you know, as well as she would do it. Anyway, guys, I'm kind of rambling on. I wanted to give an update on Christina and her progress and her development. Like I said, she's 3 years old now, and, you know, she's just absolute joy. A joy to have in the house, and she's all day long she just plays happily by herself. She's no hard work, she's nothing. Seriously, she's just a dream to have around the house. And she's singing songs all the time. She's singing, she's just adorable. She's a doll. She is a living doll. Anyway, guys, that's my update on Christine. Anyway, guys, I'll be back with another update soon. See you later, guys. Bye.